Hi, everybody. How's everybody been? It's been a while since I did a video again. But like I said before, I don't do any videos unless I have something to say. Interestingly enough, the divine feminine, reclaiming their power and how important it is today, especially with what's going on. I've been doing some oracle readings for a lot of women lately, and the message has been pretty much the same. And I thought it would be interesting to do a oracle reading right now for the divine feminine, for the messages for the women of the world who would find this video, women like me, women like you. The message is pretty interesting that I've been getting with a lot of the gals who are going through major transformation. And of course, we're in these times, aren't we? And so I thought it'd be really interesting to see what the cards have to say. So I'm going to put this down so you can see the reading. I hope you can see that, guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different cards here. And I'm going to shuffle them up and see what the Divine Holy Mother, the Divine Goddess, has to say for all of us women. The messages, I mean, I have the past, I have now, I have obstacles and struggles, your wisdom, what is hidden from you, what you need to let go, where's your abundance, what's your next right action, what Mother Earth herself wants you to know. And interesting, because some of these women that I've been doing readings for, they're not connected to Mother Earth, they're not connected to Gaia. And that we all know that that's very important in these days, because who's the one that's ascending? Yes, it's our planet, our Mother Gaia. And then of course we'll end up with the destiny. And when I was doing my morning routine, I have a morning ritual because I work with the divine holy chakra. It's a Hinduism. Okay, let's get these out. And I just want to do this, do that, and do that. And so I'm just going to pull out these cards. Okay, so past card. Now, obstacles and struggles, our wisdom, letting go. Okay, so you just saw me pull these cards randomly, and I just want to say that the message I was getting when I was doing my very old 7,000-year-old tradition working with the Holy Womb Chakra, this is how women in the very past brought in divine beings. They work with their holy chakra, and that's something that's been hidden and lost for thousands and thousands of years. And when I was working that, it's the women, it's the women, the divine feminine, that have the power to restore the energies, to bring back the balance. And we see what's been happening to the children. And when the women come back into their divine feminine self and reclaim their powers, they're going to be the ones that are going to save the children. The women are the ones who nurture and love the children. And so the women need to do this. This is how the children are going to be saved in this world. And men, there's a call out to the men. Step into your power, guys. Step back into your power too. You are the ones who are to protect the women, so the women can do their work, so the women can raise and nurture the children. Our our future the way it is supposed to be. We're not supposed, I'm sorry, that we're not supposed to be in the workforce while we're raising our children, letting someone else raise our children. So that was one of the strong messages. I just love these. Do you guys see these? These are so amazing. These are my pink amethyst. Pink amethyst. Okay, so here we go. First card, the past, our past. So our past has been about dreaming our wisdom, dreaming about our wisdom, how to reclaim our wisdom. We've been dreaming about it. We've been working, women like you and I, we've been working, we've been doing the journeying, we've been doing sacred ceremony, we've been making our sacred sanctuary, our bedroom, or sacred sanctuary. Us women have been doing this work to reclaim our wisdom. Our wisdom has been gone from us. It's been suppressed and oppressed. And when we, in the past, when we used our wisdom, what happened to us? Of course, the burning times, the Inquisition, in the 1800s, if women showed too much power, the men would just throw them in institutions saying that they're heretics and they have too many headaches and all of this. So in the past, this is what we've been doing. We've been working with the dream time, dreaming, trying to dream. We've been dreaming about this past long lost power and been working, trying to bring it back in. Now, what's going on with us right now? This is Morgan Le Fay. Okay, she's all about healing those old wounds placed upon us by others who would suppress the divine feminine powers. Those who do this are so afraid of the divine. The divine feminine is the one who brings in the spirituality. It is the feminine who brings in the spirituality and the knowledge. It's the men who are supposed to protect that and honor that. And so this can, come forth. And the men haven't been doing that. Football. Sorry, guys, but I tell you, football, yeah, look what happens. If their team loses, what do? They take it out on their significant other. So this one is all about healing, what we're doing right now. I see so many women all of a sudden, they're just, how can I do to heal myself more? So Morgan Le Fay is also the queen of Avalon. She was the queen of Avalon. She could part the mists to take you into the other dimension of the holy Isle of Avalon, the Isle of Women. And so that's what we're we're doing right now. We're reclaiming that. We're connecting back to our Morgan Le Fay energies, and very connected to the Fey realm, the animal realm, so connected to the animal realm and the plant realm. So we're reconnecting, and we are healing from what the old wounds, these ancestral wounds, these wounds from our past lives, the burning times, all of that suppression and oppression. So we are right now, we're healing from that. I should face the cards this way. Okay, so our obstacles and struggles. So here we have, this is a spider energy. And a lot of us are put off by the spider. So the spider, she tries to hide herself from us because she knows that we can be frightened from her. The web of all life. So our so she has this mask on her face. So she's hidden. She's trying to hide her true identity, her true self from the world. And so that's one of our obstacles and struggle is, hiding ourselves, hiding women, hiding, there's power inside of us, there's strength. there's harmony, there's peace, there's love, there's compassion. And we've been hiding that. We've been hiding it away from the world. We've, you know, the holy secret with the wise women, you know, it's always been a secret. Don't tell anybody who you truly are. Don't let anybody know about your powers, because it will be bad for you, right, guys? Shunned, and you know, you work with the devil, you have the devil in your house and all that. So this is all about, this obstacle is about us showing our true self and hiding how sensitive we are. We have not been allowed to show our sensitivities. We have the power to communicate with the other worldly beings, the divine conscious, the highly conscious beings, the other realms. We have the power to do that. So we've been hiding that, you know. We have all of this ability, we have all this power, but we have not wanted to let others know for fear of what they'll think about us. So the obstacles, of course, all through history, going underground, hiding who we truly are. Our wisdom, this is our wisdom. Women, the Pendragon. The Pendragon. So when you think of the Pendragon, you think of King Arthur, all right? Finding that man, our wisdom is finding that balance, finding that man, finding that man, that masculine energy that honors us. And what was King Arthur trying to do? He was trying to bring peace back, and there was that connection with the Avalon, the Isle of Avalon, the Isle of Women. And so it's that balance with that masculine energy. So our wisdom is finding that masculine power, that masculine energy that balances us, not suppresses us, not overshadows us. So it's all about that. And also some of us women, I have a good man, but I sometimes generalize him. You know, I blame all of the mess, you know, the patriarchy on him, even though that's not totally who he is. So it's all about us finding balance in the men that we have at home, because yes, they've been, you know, given a bad rap too, and they've been dealt some bad things too, because of course they've wanted to suppress the man, the strength, because if the man cannot protect the woman, then everything falls apart, right? There's no balance, everything falls apart, and everybody's out there trying to just do their own thing and just trying to make it into this crazy world. So our wisdom is in that balance, is in realizing that some of our men are the King Arthurs out there, and honoring them too. So it's that balance. Okay, so what is hidden from you? What is hidden from you? Okay, what is hidden from you? This is the Morgan, okay? This is kind of a strange card for that, but it's all about, we have the power of rebirth. We have the power of death, life, and rebirth. The Morrigan was the one that was on the battlefields, and when a soldier would die, she would help that soldier across the rainbow bridge, if you will, across to be reborn again. She was there helping. She was the one that was helping with that cycle of, you know, life, death, and rebirth. But this card is also about the strength. There's this change coming now that has been hidden from us. And it's time for us to take action now, because this reclaiming our power, look at her, she is a badass. So our badassedness, is that even a word? I just made it up, is returning, guys. It's hidden from us, but it's there. We have the power. And she's saying, don't waste any more time, take action now. And this is a rapid change card. This also means that there's this rapid change that's coming. It's there for us if We just take action. If we go, okay, yes, I'm not afraid. Don't be afraid. It's all about not being afraid. Look at her. She means business. So that's what's hidden from us, is the power that we have, that badassedness that's there. But they're waiting for us. It's there now for us. We need to take action. I tell everybody, get off your damn knees. I'm sorry. It's about, this is an action card. This is a doing. This is not waiting to be saved. We have the strength. We have the power. We can do this. We just have to take action. And it's going to be quick change, you guys. Next card, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, the lovers, letting go. Okay, these are the lovers. It's about resurrecting your relationship, resurrecting the relationship you have, seeing the good in the person that you have. So it goes along with this card, the all masculine male card, seeing the male for his strengths and seeing him for what's happened to him in the past and what he's had to go through. And it's saying, you know what? I'm just going to let go of all my old bullshit about how I feel about you. If your man isn't beating the crap out of you and using you as an ashtray and, it's there, guys. We can let go of trying to find that soulmate. For those of you who are watching this, it's not all about that, the one that completes you, because you have to complete yourself first. You have to heal yourself first before you can be good for anybody else. Looking for somebody outside of you that will completely, we have to let that go. We have to let that go. What we have is already there. It's already in front of us. We see it. So that's what we have to let go, is wasting our time on finding that soulmate. Okay, soulmate. So we have to make ourselves happy first, and we have to look at home first. What's around us at home? That's always been there. If we decide to be this divine partnership, oh my gosh, talk about power couples. My husband and I used to be called a power couple. And it was just because of all the stuff that I was doing, all of this stuff that I was doing, and I was helping us along. So the next card, your abundance. Your abundance. So your abundance, attunement. So attunement has to do with bringing in our the ability to hear this, the ability to work with frequency, clairaudience. Our abundance is because we have the ability here. This is a couple. This is a Fae couple. They are the prince and princess of the Fae realm, the magical, beautiful Fae realm. And she has the ability to hear. She has the ability to listen. That's where our abundance is, because we're nurturers. We listen, we can hear. And our abundance also, this is also a animal communication card. So we cannot, because the women, what I said before, the women were the ones that had all the spiritual power. The men were the savers and the protectors and the hunters and the supporters. She had all the power. She could hear, she could communicate with the other realms. So this card is about animal communicating. Our abundance lies in communicating with all the other realms around us, the spirituality of it, the power, and so we are good listeners. We can hear the other frequencies. We can hear the animal kingdoms. We can hear the plant kingdoms. We can hear the crystal kingdoms. That is our abundance. When we open ourselves back up to that and start working with all of that, the old realms, the old worlds, the old world ways again, That's where all our abundance comes from. Okay. Right action. Next right action. The elder card. Okay. Heed your counsel. So our next right action right now is this is like your Yoda. This is actually a female dragon, and she is like your Yoda. And so sometimes us women, we go around and we start to learn this and we let it go, and we don't finish, and we start to learn this and we don't finish, and then we go and we start this and something happens and we never finish, or we go against authority, especially our elder authority. Sometimes we have a little problems with the Yoda type authority. And I think that has to do with a lot of the programming that we've been going through the years, not allowing the help that is there for us. Sometimes we could do it ourselves, but a lot of times it doesn't work out for us, does it? It doesn't work out for me sometimes. I resonate with this card. I'm always I call myself a jack of all trades and a master of none sometimes, because I've been doing it all. I've done it all. But this card also says you have the power to be a teacher yourself. If you would only apply yourself, you can teach. You can be the wise woman. You can help the young females, the young maidens who are starting to step into, the mother role, maiden, mother, and crone. Wherever you are, you can be a teacher if you will apply yourself, if you allow that mentor to help you, find that mentor to help you instead of start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. The power is there. So you can get out there and teach. So it's about picking the one thing and sticking with it and teaching. And I think a lot of that has to do is a lot of the starseed women or wise women, we're still like, oh, I don't know what to do. The world is changing. I'm not really sure what I have to offer, and I'm really afraid. And that's all that programming. But the energies are coming now, and all of a sudden we're going to wake up and we're going to go, if you've been listening to the rest of this conversation, we're going to wake up and go, I know exactly what it is I need to do. So that will happen. So this is a teacher. This is a calling for the teacher, the wise women, to step up to the plate and stop messing around and do that. So this is what our next right action is to start doing now. Okay. Mother Earth wants you to know. Mother Earth wants you to know. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, I got chills. This is Goddess Tiamat. You are stronger. This is for Mother Earth herself. You are stronger than you know. And Tiamat, she almost lost her home. Tiamat was almost destroyed. So now we got Gaia and we got Mattia, she was almost destroyed. She almost lost her home. But it's about building your legacy. You have the power to build your legacy now. You have the power. We are rebuilding our home right now, you guys. Gaia wants you to know that. We're building our home. So it's about reconnecting with her, reconnecting once again with Gaia. Because remember, she's the one that's ascending. And so it's reconnecting with her. It's rebuilding that home and rebuilding your legacy. Our legacy was lost thousands and thousands of years ago, wasn't it? With the overthrow of the matriarchy, the overthrow of the egalitarian societies. And so Mother Earth says, we're rebuilding that now. We have the power to do that. We can rebuild that. So many of us are doing that right now. We're bringing the beauty back. I've been working on bringing rain. I live in southwestern Colorado, and we've been in droughts, and I worked for a year on bringing rain. We don't have to worry about fires this year. We've been getting rain, and matter of fact, it's building up to rain again. So we have the power to do this, you guys, you women. So it's rebuilding your personal legacy of belief, rebuilding your personal home, your spiritual home, and letting that spread throughout the planet. And so, you know, we kind of felt like our home was lost, and, you know, look at our planet, look what's happening to our planet, all this terrible stuff, and we hate the ugliness, and we hate the rape and pillage of our planet. But she wants us to know we're rebuilding. We are rebuilding. And that's what I say when I do my morning ritual. We're rebuilding. We have reclaimed our home. We are recreating our home to be the way she was originally supposed to be. And so, yes, that's a cool card, you guys. Our destiny. What is our destiny? Queen Mab. Queen Mab is the queen of the spiritual, divine, feminine world. She is the top of the heap. She is the top of the heap. She's the one with all that power, all that strength, all that wisdom. What does it say in the bottom? Your ancient wisdom is awakening. So once again, we're reclaiming our power. Our ancient lost wisdom is awakening. That's our destiny. We are going to be queens once again. Our power, we're going to be back into our power. And it's not not a negative thing. It's to restore, it's to nurture, it's to love, it's to raise our children the way they were supposed to be. Why us older wise women as crone help teach our mothers, help teach the children, help teach the generations to restore it and bring it back to what it was supposed to be. That's our destiny. It's all happening now. That's what we're going to see. We're building our legacy. And so the queen is coming back. Not the Queen of England, you guys. Remember, if we follow these cards and all of our wisdom comes back, and we bring back the balance of working together with that masculine energy and helping the male. You know, I had to tell my husband when I started this journey, oh gosh, 27, 28 years ago, he fought me tooth and nail. And I just looked at him and I said, and it took a lot of strength, because back then I was little Denise, little scared, little afraid. Don't look at me wrong. You know, I just want to make everybody happy and please. And I'll do whatever, you know, I'll just forsake my own journey. And he said he didn't like what I was doing. And I tell you what, I looked him in the eye and I said, you know what? This is my journey. You don't like it. There's the door, but don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out. And he's been here ever since. So ladies, if they're worth keeping and you give them that ultimatum, they're going to stick around. So he's been around ever since. So it's all about this work that we need to do. We're healing. We have to remember to heal ourselves. You know, open up and go, hey, this is who I am. You don't like it? Too bad. This is who I am. I'm not suppressing myself anymore. I'm going to take the action that I need to take. I am reborn. I'm going to be reborn back to who I was, and I'm doing it now. I'm letting go of wasting time looking for that person that's going to make me better. I'm going to make myself better. And I'm also going to look at what I already have at home and see if I can reclaim that, because sometimes it's really worth reclaiming. I'm going to use my abilities that I have. The animal kingdom, I'm going to realize that the animal kingdom, they all are sentient beings. Everything in this world has a spirit energy, including our animals. And this one is about animal communication. It's about talking to them. And it's about realizing that, do we really want to kill and keep murdering and eating these beings that are that carry they live in the present moment, and they still carry the high consciousness of the goddess, the god, the source, whatever you want to call it. So it's going to come to that realization. Realize that we're going to go out and teach. All right, we're not going to mess around. We're going to go out and help. We're going to go out and help, and we're going to go out and teach. You know, and we're rebuilding our legacy. We're rebuilding our new home and our legacy, and we're going to be queens of our home once again. How amazing is that, you guys? I mean, that is amazing. So that is what I've been getting when I've been doing readings with these women. And the women, a lot of them are, you know, some of them are coming, it's like, I getting all these signs, you know, all these synchronicities are coming through, and I'm just looking for confirmation. And I love it because these women, I just love these women because I can see beneath the veil, their veils, their 7 veils that are hiding who they truly are. And it's so amazing, you guys. Good times are coming for us. Yes, we're in that transition stage. Remember transition of birth, how hard we do our most work. It's the most painful, but what's on the other side of that? That new creation and that strong love, that strong, unbreakable love that we feel when we have that new creation in our hands. So you guys, hey, if you stick with this, great things are happening. We have to step away from the distraction that's out there. There's so much distraction. And I had to do that. I had to step away from that. And when I did, I mean, I really stepped into my true purpose in life. And I finally decided I'm going to listen to that and teach and help. And so instead of just doing my readings for a couple friends, I'm really stepping out, and I'm really grabbing the bull by the horns and helping us women so we can reclaim our home and become the women that we were always intended to be. So that's all I got for you guys today. What is it? It's August 15th. Can you believe that? August 15th already? It's craziness. But I'm loving it. You know, they're saying so many of us are in the 5th already. You know, many of us who came to help, we came from higher dimensions. So really going into the 5th dimension for many of us, we're already there. We're just watching the 3D disassemble and crumble and fall. So, you know, so we're all part of that, and we're already watching that happen. We just have to learn to separate ourselves from the 3D, discern what we see on YouTube and BitChute, and because a lot of it is fear mongering. A lot of it is meant for the people who are still not awake, to get them to go, oh my gosh, you know. But if you're like me, I'm getting damn frustrated, and I'm really tired of watching the movie, just to help the people, the stragglers, the ones that refuse to wake up. We're doing all of this to awaken the ones that refuse, and so it is a little frustrating, you guys. So that's why it's good to take a break, go out, go barefoot, be with Gaia, be with the animal kingdom, start collecting crystals, rock hunting, start learning, watching. Yeah, you watch YouTube to learn about what different rocks they are. You know, you'll go outside and you'll find yourself walking, looking at the ground instead of at your phone and going, oh, look at that one. I wonder what that kind of rock is. Start working with the crystals, start working, learning the ancient religions, learn about your ancestors, your ancestry, because, you know, we are our ancestors. Start to learn about the old ways, and bringing them back about how living and communicating and talking with our mother Gaia, and how we do have the ability to have the weather that we want. Let's shift the poles a little bit so we can bring in weather like they have in the inner planet, where we can grow year round and we can live outdoors year round, and we're not shut in our houses in the winter. Well, except for you that live down in the equator that have it, but not all of us can go there now, can we? And I think they would be very unhappy if we all just went there. It would not be a very fun place to live. And I'm making this video too long. So anyways, guys, if somebody wants a reading like this that I just did, you can leave a comment, or you can find me through my website. You can contact me through my website. So anyways, get out there, gals. We're counting on you. Talk to you soon.